Okay, on this quadratic equation, we are going to solve this using the wheel method. Some of you know it as the asterisk method. Possibly you know it as busting the bee. So when we do that, we're going to go ahead and set up our wheel. And what's going to go in this top is going to be A times C. In the bottom, B. Over here in the bottom sides, we're going to put AX and AX. And then in these top portions, we're going to put M and N. We'll get to what that M and N is in a second. So before you even start placing these in your wheel, go through and make sure that this is in standard form and that you can pick out your A, B, and C correctly. So A is going to be 6, B is going to be 13, and C is going to be -5. So we're going to put -5 times 6, that's A times C, in the top, that'll be -30. In the bottom, we're going to place B, that's 13. Then we have AX. Well, our A is 6, so we'll put 6X and 6X. Now what we're going to do is look for two numbers that multiply together to give us -30, but also add together to give us +13. If you're struggling to find these numbers, I would start writing out factor pairs. You've got 1 and 30, 2 and 15, 3 and 10. Well, hey, okay, 2 and 15 look like good candidates to get us to 13, so do 3 and 10. So we've got to ask ourselves, one of these has to be positive and one has to be negative in order to get us to this -30 right here. So we can use 15 minus 2 gets us to our +13. And of course 15 times -2 gives us the -30. Okay, from this point our factors are right here, but we have one step that we need to do. We have a factor right now of 15 over 6x. Well, if we can factor anything out of that, sorry about that. If we can factor anything out, we need to. So both 6 and 15 are divisible by 3, so we'll factor out a 3. This becomes 5 over 2x. Over here, on this side, we can factor out a 2, and this becomes -1 over 3x. So your factors are right here and right here. We're going to say they are 2x plus 5 and 3x minus 1. All of that, remember, equals 0. Then we set each factor equal to 0 and solve. Of course, we subtract 5 from both sides. 2x equals -5. Divide both sides by 2. And we have x equals -5/2. Here we're going to add 1 to both sides. So we have 3x equals 1. Divide both sides by 3, and we have x equals 1/3. So here are two answers for this problem solved by using the wheel. I hope that was helpful to you.